to another episode of Words of Wisdom from the Wise. And today, we're going to talk about the truth about Jayz and Beyonce's Tiffany campaign. So, without further ado, let's just jump in. Now, first, let me make a disclaimer. Shout out to them for their craft. They are amazing at what they do. However, this is a truth channel and we are exposing the devil. Okay? And that's with anybody. I don't care who they are. It's just what it is. Okay? So, and if I can talk about my shortcomings and me being in the world and all of those things, hey, listen, nobody is above the law. Okay? So let's just jump right in. You guys know how I feel. Let the Most High be true and every man a liar. Jump in. All right, so here we are. Let's start off with the dunce. This, we already know. This is symbolizing them playing a trick on us. Understand? This is symbolizing the fact that they think that we're stupid. Sitting us in a corner with a dunce hat on. You understand? This is symbolizing that they're playing a trick, that they think we're stupid. That's one. Knowledge of the cone. Knowledge of the cone is representing the knowledge of ancient Egypt. Under the pyramid where Azazel, one of the fallen angels, is, the pyramid, that's the cone that they're speaking of, the knowledge of the cone. You understand? And the ideology, sorcery, and the witchcraft from ancient Egypt is what was used to enslave our people, the children of Israel, who we are, back then. And they're using the same ideology, sorcery, witchcraft, even to this day. And the fallen angel Azazel is bound underneath the pyramids in Cairo, Giza, Dudael. That's in Cairo. You wonder why all your politicians go to the pyramids? And I mean, every last one of them. You think that they're just going there just to check out the pyramids more than one time? No. They're going there because they worship the fallen angels. They're getting knowledge and information on how to enslave humanity and how to keep power over the children of Israel, who we are. This is a spiritual battle, you guys. And let me tell you something. The Father saved us out of Egypt, out of the hands of Pharaoh before. And you better believe that he's going to save us again. The equation, this math equation, this is symbolizing a calculated plan to kill, deceive, and destroy the Father's chosen people. And why am I directing it towards the Most High's chosen people? You're going to find out. Remember, when it comes to the pyramids, and when it comes to the fallen angels, and when it comes to ancient Egypt and all those things, these are Babylonian customs. You understand what I'm saying? And they're using the same ideology from Egypt. They're using the same sorcery and witchcraft from from the Babylonians. The Cushites, they were known for doing these things. You understand? And this is referenced Azazel being bound in the desert Dudael in the book of Enoch 10:4-7. Check it out. The book of Enoch, chapter 10. Then said the Most High, the Holy One and Great One spake, and sent Uriel to the son of Lamech, and said unto him, Go to Noah and tell him in my name, hide thyself and reveal to him the end that is approaching, that the whole earth will be destroyed, and a deluge, a flood, is about to come upon the whole earth and will destroy all that is on it. And now instruct him that he may escape and his seed may be preserved for all the generations of the world. And again, the Lord said to Raphael, bind Azazel hand and foot and cast him into darkness, and make an opening in the desert, which is in Dudael, and Cairo under the pyramids, and cast him therein, and place upon him rough and jagged rocks, and cover him with darkness, and let him abide there forever, and cover his face, that he may not see light. And on the day of the great judgment he shall be cast into the fire. Now, the Amorites, as we can see right here, who are the Amorites? Why would they have the Amorites right there? We're going to find out. Who are the Amorites? First of all, the Amorites are enemies of the Father, enemies of the children of Israel, who we are. Literally, they're enemies of ours. Amorites are giants. Giants are the children of the fallen angels when they came down to sleep with the women. Genesis chapter 6. You can read about that. The Amorites are giants, children of the fallen angels. When giants die, they become demons. There was no place for them to be held until judgment, that great day. So when giants die, they become evil spirits and they float the earth, and they become demons. So now they're looking for hosts. You understand? And Jayz, Beyonce, Oprah, they're willing hosts for demons. So these people that you guys really see on the news, you don't understand that they've been overtaken. The Pope, the politicians, they're willing participants to be hosts for demons. That's who the Amorites are. They're children of the fallen angels. They're giants. They're evil spirits. You understand? They're demons. Numbers 21 and 31. Thus Israel dwelt in the land of the Amorites, and Moses sent to spy out Jahazer, and they took the village thereof, and drove out the Amorites that were there. So we ended up winning. We drove out the Amorites from that land. All we wanted to do was pass through, but they was like, nah. So they gathered their people together, but the Father was with us. And what happened? Israel smote them with the sword. They smited them. And they turned and went up by the way of Bashan, and Og, the king of Bashan, went out against them, and he and all his people, to the battle at Edrod. And the Lord saith unto Moses, Fear him not, for I have delivered him into thy hands, and all his people and his land, and thou shalt do to him as thou didst to Sihon, king of the Amorites, which dwelt at Heshbon. So the Father is telling Moses, like, listen, don't even worry about him. Don't worry about him. Listen, I've delivered him in your hands. The same thing you did to the other king, Sihon, do it to Og. So they smote him and his sons and all his people until they were none left him alive, and they possessed his land. So the children of Israel, who we are, we overcame the Amorites. Why? Because the Father was with us. You understand? The Father delivered. He said he told Moses he delivered them into his hands. You understand? So that's why I'm telling you guys, when you see the Amorites, know that this is a war on the Father's people. They're clearly telling you who they're riding with. That's why you have to be careful listening to their songs, because they're witches and warlocks. They're wizards and stuff. So they put different things and enchantments in songs so that they can't literally have a wand over you. So they put enchantments and stuff in their songs. And by you listening to it, you're casting a spell on your own self. So you have to know, if they're literally putting it out here that they're riding with Satan, that they're riding and being hosts for demons, that's what they're telling you right here. Be careful listening to their songs, because you know, with this calculated plan right here, they're using everything to enslave you, to entrap you, to trick you. You understand?